I do this every place I go. It's 8:25, 8:21. We're in executive session, we discussed personnel issues involving employees. We also discussed a potential issue regarding, potential liability issue or suit possibly with Midlands concerning the road, whatever road that was, I don't remember. That's all we discussed, am I correct, gentlemen, ladies?
Yes.
Because the discussion email extended.
Extensive email, I was trying to figure that out myself, but I know Mr. Teagart's probably a little bit better than I am about emails.
What?
You're a little bit more about emails than I do.
Don't play that down.
No, I don't know, I don't know, I don't, I really don't.
Additions to the agenda.
There's none. Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
Bob Lane with Southwestern Energy. Want to make a application for a road permit. It'd be for Main Road. We're looking to use 1.2 miles approximately.
1.7.
1.7, is that what it is? Yeah. Okay, 1.7. It's for drilling and completion activity upcoming that we have in West Virginia on the Roy Riggle pad. We're looking to get this as soon as possible. I do have the application filled out. I have the road use maintenance agreement as well, filled out and executed. The only thing we're missing is the certificate of insurance and the checks for the bond and the application fee. We'll have the certificate of insurance tomorrow and the application fee and the bonding on Friday.
So,
Let's see your paperwork.
Sure.
there you go.
And then we have the list of contractors as well that we'll be using.
I still
Yeah,
owe him a
1.7
picture.
miles.
What's that?
Gary, I still owe him a picture.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Do we need to talk about that, please?
I just was,
Call it in order for-
Excuse me.
You wanna look at it?
And we're looking to begin the work, just a little bit more color on it. We're looking to begin the work as soon as possible. We'd like to get a piece of equipment through Main Road tomorrow, if possible, one piece, to be able to get on the pad and do pad preparation work, if possible.
We don't have another meeting. Can we do something pending?
Well, is everything there?
You're gonna have the check Friday? The check
Yeah, I'll have
Friday?
the check Friday.
And insurance?
Insurance tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Yes.
Today's what, Wednesday?
Yeah.
Dave's
Would that be local delivery? One piece of equipment?
No.
no,
Not to a well
Yeah,
To
site.
the well site.
Well, sites are different, they're not, it's a difference, if you look at section 49A2, I think it's subparagraph A2 or subparagraph A3 talks about this, they're not part of that whole process.
I don't wanna hold them up, but I don't wanna not do it right either, so.
Why can't you just check and things tomorrow, by the way?
he's got it.
They gotta come from Houston,
Yeah, he's
so the checks are actually.
He's got
being,
the invoice,
got the invoice.
where it's being shipped.
Where they're, you know what I mean?
They've been approved
Yes.
and whatnot. They just need to come from Houston up to Jane Lou, and then we could deliver them on Friday.
So if you want, I mean, if you wanna be like, a good friend of mine, Cheryl Barney, his wife just passed away last week. Cheryl was a Morgan Township supervisor, she's BSAT's president, I think. If you wanna make a motion to approve an agreement with, what is it called?
Southwest.
Energy.
Southwest Energy to bond, what's the name of the road?
Main,
Main Street or Main
Main
Road?
Road.
Main road.
Main Road for a length of 1.7 miles, set forth in the proposed agreement. I'm watching, she's writing, I'm sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
With the appropriate certificate of insurance being supplied no later than March 15th at 4 p.m. And a check in the amount of what?
We have two checks, one $250, I believe,
And
and 21,000.
Yeah,
250.
Yeah.
Is that's not the bond, is it, or
That's the
The
bond.
bond
Yeah.
is, yes, 21,250.
the bond is 21, you're not giving me a check for the, are you giving me a check or are you giving us a bond for that?
Giving you the bond.
The bond is
The
for
bond.
21,000.
Yes.
Right, yeah.
Now, we charge 250 for an application, do we have escrow accounts?
Yeah.
The escrow would be 3,000,
Yeah,
right?
and he,
Right.
Yeah, it's
So that's what
a,
we're
Yeah,
talking
and that
about.
should be
that's
there
here
as
too,
well.
it is, yeah. it's
So
all
with
here.
with two checks, the amount of $250 and $3,000
Yeah,
being supplied to the township, no later than, what time does you guys close on Friday?
3:30.
By no later than 3 o'clock
Okay.
PM on Friday. And permit only one overweight vehicle to supply this well site called what?
It's the Roy Riggle.
Wriggle pad.
Roy Riggle well pad. If you wanna make that motion. And if it's not done, if you don't have this by Friday, then there's no more, you can't do anything. You guys understand that?
Understood. Yes, sir.
Also, I would prefer, how do you guys do you, I'm sorry if I've interrupted. Do you guys videotape the roads before you do that?
I already was in contact with the engineer. They're going to videotape it, and they're going to look at all the drainage along the sides and everything else, and then come up with a report.
And how quick can you do that for us, Rich?
And we'll push him to do it as fast as he can.
Okay, so we, I just wanna make sure that,
That's done.
there's a caveat, basically, we're trying to bend over backwards to help you out a little bit, but we need to have the engineer, technically, you don't do this until the engineer does a videotape, you understand that?
Right.
But you wanna do this in, but if there's any if there's any question, it falls on you guys, okay?
Sure.
Kathy, when you talk to that engineer, the engineer,
Mm-hmm.
we don't have to do it right now, but we talked at the last meeting about surveying all the roads, basically. If we could set up, get him working on that and figure out when we're gonna do that, because we need to do that anyway, and have some kind of a game plan.
You mean for the,
Walking the roads, and,
yeah. I'll see. I have no idea how much that'll cost, but we'll see if we can figure out.
Yeah, because, what did you have, Ed?
Said that was 1.7 miles.
That's what someone told me, I just,
Did you lower the bond? 'Cause it was $25,000 a mile.
I thought it was
Five
12, I thought it
by
was
state.
12,000.
all
By
says
state.
12,500 is what the state says.
Range pays 25 just because, I don't know why they do it.
I thought everybody paid 25.
Mm-mm.
Not according
12.5
to
is the
state law.
Mark West did. Range did. That was Donegal Township, previous board.
If they're willing to pay 25,000 a mile, you willing to pay 25,000 a mile? I'm just saying what the law says. 'cause
So I hear 28.
What do you have, if it's 20, what's the bond right there?
21,
It's 21.
250.
21,250, because it says it's 12,500.
That's what
The
we
application
always
says
use.
12,500.
Yeah.
12.5 is what I was looked up.
I don't know.
That's the law, I mean,
It's the law.
Well, if it's the law, then we can't change
Is
it,
that what
right?
our permit said?
Okay.
21,250.
That's what
Right.
the permit online had. So,
that's what I use everywhere. Only time I can use beyond the 21 to 12,500, if I can show there's some nuance or some issue with the road itself.
Do you have any nuances?
No.
Okay?
Good answer.
And keep in mind, if the road's damaged, we have a protocol also, don't we?
Yes.
If you do, if we expect you to fix the road, if fixed. If you
That's
don't
actually
fix the
going
road
out
upon
in the agreement.
notification, we revoke the bond, did you understand that?
Okay.
And we revoke the agreement.
Do we have, what is it, within 24 hours?
Whatever the protocol
It's-
says in there.
It's 2 days.
2 days.
2 days? Okay.
2 days,
all right.
yeah. Mhm.
That sounds good.
And if it's an emergency situation, if it's something that's life, death, or serious bodily injury, we may be quicker than that.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, so I'll make the motion.
I'll second the motion.
Mike, you're the only one here on this, I think it lives on that road that's in this room. Do you
Yeah.
have any objections to that?
No.
How do you vote?
Doug,
Yeah.
Mike,
Yeah.
Kathy,
Yes.
Brett, yes.
Yep.
All right, thank you.
Can I make a copy of this?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you can make a copy of it. I don't know who's gonna sign on your end for the road use maintenance agreement.
Should be the second, should be the chairman of the board.
It's right here.
Okay, I
So we
have,
get the checks.
I have 2 copies there. If we could get one for our records.
Did
keep
you
on
sign,
yours.
did they sign off on that already also?
Yes.
All right, so basically it should be signed, and still, it should be signed by Ed. It should be attested to by the secretary treasurer. Who's the, is that
Sharon, I
Where's
mean,
the seal?
the seal's in there,
Well, if she's a secretary, does it say secretary on there? What does it say?
secretary,
Attest,
because I'm board secretary.
secretary, and then it has an attest.
Should be that one. She's the secretary?
She's the secretary, treasurer of the office.
Maybe tomorrow have her sign and seal that, and then he brings a check in tomorrow, or whatever you bring in tomorrow.
Great insurance.
The insurance.
Insurance, just give him a copy of
Give him
that.
a copy.
Okay,
It has to be sealed.
okay, sounds good.
Who's handling the bonds now in our office? Who takes care of the bond file? Who's maintaining it?
Sharon,
I know Ed used to pay him as part of what we paid him $100 a month
Yeah,
for
he
it.
decided he didn't want to do that, so.
I just wanna make sure somebody's
Sharon
taking that
has it,
duties
yeah.
over.
Mhm.
And in regards to bonding, I noticed that the fire insurance escrow account is closed. Do we know why? Can somebody tell me why?
the what?
The fire insurance escrow account.
According to what it was
The
closed?
fire, it's closed. It was written on the piece of paper that Sharon gave me, that when she got the bank accounts changed, it was written closed beside it.
I didn't see that.
No,
I have no idea.
Could you check on
Yeah,
that?
Yeah.
yeah, I'll look on it.
Wait, we need to vote for the wrong guy. He's
Okay.
still standing.
Oh, we did.
Yeah,
Did
yeah,
we?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we
All
voted.
right.
You're good.
All right, thank you.
I have a question for you.
Sure.
Once you, is the email then that you gave us on the card good? Because what I could do is right after I could scan it in and also email it if.
Okay,
Are
that'd
you
be
guys
great.
together?
Oh,
Next
to
one,
my,
like, on
they're
to-
they're
Are
kind of
you
together.
Are you separate or together?
Where'd you get?
Okay, okay, I just, you know what I mean, that way I can also have that done too,
Sure.
if that helps. Or if he has a card.
Who do you want to take?
All right. Additions to the agenda. Any other?
I have one question.
Here's one for Justin as well.
To make sure you understand, the foreign fire insurance cannot be commingled
Mm-hmm.
with your money? Needs to have a separate account. and be
Yeah,
brought in and
no, we need to
out.
check one.
Okay,
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
it's something we
I-
gotta take care of.
yeah.
I don't know why it's like that.
Okay. The only other thing I had is, Ed had mentioned to me today that if we were gonna do street sweeping, we need to get on the list.
Yep.
We talked about that at the last meeting.
You need to do street sweeping, especially on the streets that's got catch basins. You end up with catch basins like in
Because
front of Eric's
we'll
house.
miss,
don't
I
work.
guess, it gets busy when the weather breaks.
Yeah,
know?
you have to get
So,
them, reserved.
Yeah.
Don't we have, didn't we just buy a broom?
Say again?
Didn't we just buy a road broom, a broom? I mean, I'm just asking.
I have no idea.
Yeah, he said we have.
I don't think that'll do you up and down.
You need a back truck, you need a sweeper
We
truck.
gotta suck it up.
Okay, okay.
A lot of dust.
And he suggested 10 mile, we used them last year. The only thing is, I will say, I did have some complaints from people in the borough, the old borough. Their suggestion was, which seems reasonable to me, is if we do it, set up a rain date, because they said they stopped when it started raining last year, and some of it they get done. I don't know.
No, it all got wet.
I'm just going by what people told me.
I don't think you need a motion to come back with some prices on that. So we know what we're up against.
10 Mile did a much better job last year than we ever used 2 years prior. I'll say that.
Yeah, that's.
For 2 years
they was
prior,
faster.
So I just wanted to throw it out there, I didn't know if, I don't wanna miss the,
SWN has a truck, they won't come sweep our streets for free since it's been over backwards. You got one? I see him shaking his head, yes. Is that a yes?
We might be able to arrange that.
There you go. We did you a favor here, I can have a truck for a couple days. If you can do that.
Yeah, I'll definitely look into it and get back.
We give you one big attaboy for that.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Yeah.
alright, I would entertain a motion to adjourn.
I'll second that.
Okay.
Well, everybody jumps on that one. Huh?
So, good moves of the night, Dan.
How do you vote?
Doug,
Yes.
Mike,
Yes.
Kathy? Yes. Yes, Ed?
No.
Mike, I'll be up at the station.
Okay, I'll be up there.
Okay. 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 Well, that-